the spectator. Oh! There it is, boys. Oh, that's it. That's our boy. He's the man with the camera. Oh, it's free roam. Yo, hey, show me more of that camera. Show me. They did it, boys. They finally did it.
Now are Luc and Romain from the For Honor.
Limited time, game mode, soul rush, spectral customization for all heroes, otherworldly map balance. Is that it?
Wait, that's it. That's it.
Bro? Well, that was underwhelming, wasn't it? Weird E3, man. Weird E3. Like, the build up to this one, there was muted excitement in the community for, because there was a bit of hype about it from the devs, like, oh, yo, we're going to E3 this year, hooray, yeah. And the community was like, yo, yeah, E3, okay. They haven't said what they're going to have on it. Maybe it'd be something we don't know about. Usually something you'd hope for in the future, and would be a statement of heavy support from Ubisoft to the For Honor studio, Ubisoft Montreal, for the game, and what kind of level of support it's going to get, and stuff we can be hype about in the future, and positive things going forward. And it actually started off that way, right? Because in the pre-show they actually announced the spectator mode for the game finally, and everyone was happy with that, and happy with the that pre-show announcement and all that jazz. So leading up, so if the pre-show, the kind of thinking I felt like from me and from a lot of people then was, yo, if they're showing off the spec mode in the pre-show and they announced it there, well damn, what are they going to have for the main show, for the big stage, to show not just more of the For Honor community, whatever. Remember, E3 is for showing the industry and people who don't play the game as well, but also for those people, for the industry and people who don't play the game as well, on the the show with the most eyes on it every year in the industry. And then it came up to the main stage show, and there was some mobile game, mobile RPG, Rainbow Six game before it, had about 1 minute 40, 1 minute 50 stage time, showing a trailer in the game. And then For Honor kicked in, and then it showed For Honor, and it started with a trailer. Didn't know what the trailer was, so sat watching the whole trailer. Was like, okay, event mode, cool, what next? And then it just ended, and that was it. And I think everyone was kind of like, why? What? Where's the rest of it? And that's where we're going to go into the commentary. Alright, so the most important take I think you can derive from this year's E3 for Honor is how much the parent company Ubisoft is supporting the For Honor devs, the For Honor studio working on the game right now. Now, a good indicator of this is if you look at stage time dedicated to each game. And Brawlhalla was about 2 minutes, the new hero. Rainbow Six RPG, mobile RPG, is about 140, 150. And For Honor was about 2 minutes to 220. So you're kind of putting For Honor, the importance of For Honor to the parent company Ubisoft is about the same to them. Or not much more than the mobile RPG Rainbow Six and Brawlhalla, which doesn't bode particularly well for the game, and really makes the developers' jobs on For Honor quite a lot harder. So it looks like Ubisoft's strategy with For Honor is going to just be organic growth within on a not so expensive budget. Let's put it that way. And that's not to say there wasn't issues with what was presented within the 2 minutes at E3. I think what was presented at 2 minutes E3 was pretty disappointing. It was quite strange to go from the big announcement for the community and it felt for the game in the pre-show to not mentioning it on the main stage, plus the announcement was an event which the events are not bad. Let's get that out of the way. Getting the events with, like, I think the community likes the events. We get the events, there's new weapons, there's new stuff, it's fun. But I mean, it's E3, and it was a strange way to go to make not just a priority announcement of the 2-minute allotted time on the stage, but it was also the only one, which was odd. Really quite odd. I mean, it wouldn't take a whole lot to be able to foresee how the community would feel about this, and to see the lack of punch to something like that to people outside the game who see that. I guess they just wanted to have something. They were allowed 2 minutes something, and they were like, well, let's put this in. Like, there was no surprise this year other than spec mode. Spec mode was kind of like heavily rumored. I mean, there was, like, you know, there was kind of these outlier surprises, like, yo, is the game gonna go free to play in like 3 months? Can we see a little bit of the Viking hero? Is the, you know, there was a long shot, like, is the starter edition gonna go free to play on all platforms? Stuff like that. And now I have different opinions on those things and whether they should or shouldn't happen, how they should happen, things like this or whatever, but let's talk about that another time or whatever. But it was so lackluster. Like, I think a teaser for the within the two, or we'll put it this way, within the 2 minutes, you have 2 minutes at E3. A talk is not going to hit particularly hard unless you're dropping some bombshell. So trailer is the way to go within 2 minutes to get hype, to get a lot of stuff across in a short period of time. And trailers are engaging and fun, and they can be quite cool. So, but it would have been nice to have a trailer of, let's say, this would have been like an E3 I would have been happy with. The trailer, not the event trailer, it would be a mashup trailer. So within that 2 minute trailer, you would have the event displayed and the stuff that, you know, comes with, and what the event period and the items and all that jazz. Then you would have, you know, the spec mode displayed within that same trailer. Then you would have, you know, maybe at the very end of that trailer as well, just a little teaser to the season 11 hero, the season 11. And maybe after all that, like, you could have done all that within 1 minute of a trailer. And then, you know, you could have had 60 seconds talking, you know, this is where the game is, we're still supporting the game, we're still here for it. Thank you so much to the people who currently, you know, our player base. We really look forward to, you know, growing the game more and improving the game. It's come a long way since this time last year at E3. Season 11 coming up soon. See you on the Battlefield Warriors. Bye bye, so long. Thank you so much. And then move on. I felt like that wouldn't have been too much to ask for, and most people would have been happy with it if it went down like that. It was just very, very, very bizarre that it was just the event. The event is a really weird choice to have the only thing there for that stage time, and excluding the spec mode. It was really, really strange, and I still can't figure out why it was just the event thing. And it was like someone popped a balloon and it just deflated. When that was the feeling afterwards. And like, I know there was the afterwards. Then we had the showcase matches, which are fine. They're kind of like a little extra. They're kind of like DVD extras after the movie. But we didn't feel like too interested in the DVD extras after the movie because the movie was quite deflating. So really, really strange. But that's my main take for things, my commentary on it. Let's hope season 11 is packing a big surprise punch. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of E3 and all that jazz in the comments. See ya.
It was the